Alright you guys, so tonight we are making taco pie. This is one of our family favorite meals, and so I thought I would share it with you guys. It's super easy and it's a really quick weeknight meal. The ingredients that you're going to need is a pound of ground beef. We get a huge thing at Sam's Club, so we just split them up into baggies and freeze them. Taco seasoning, you can use a packet. We get the huge container because we use a lot of taco seasoning. Shredded cheddar cheese, and crescent rolls, a baking pan, and then any kind of toppings that you want. I tend to top mine with tomato and lettuce and sour cream. My husband just likes sour cream. Our kids don't top it with anything, so kind of just whatever you like. But yeah, so we're gonna get started with frying up the beef and putting in the seasoning. Oh, I forgot one thing. We only have a real tiny bit left, but diced onion you're gonna want to put in with the taco meat. So you're gonna want to fry that when you fry up the meat. So we're gonna get started with frying up the meat, and I'm actually going to do it in my Instapot. I always fry up beef or meat in my Instapot because I feel like it heats up a lot faster. Alright you guys, so I'm just going to start with doing my onions in the Instapot. I turned it to saute, and I'm just going to put in a little bit of butter. I'm just using margarine. Let that heat up. And we're going to dump in the onions. I don't even know if this is worth it. There's not a lot in here at all. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's only a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to let that heat up. And we're going to fry it up. Move this a little bit closer for you guys. There we go. Okay. Okay, so just gonna let those saute for a minute or two. We normally would do a lot more onion than this. Just saute them until they're clear. They're almost ready. This is pretty heated up already. I feel like on the stove it takes forever to heat up. Okay, so they're pretty much clear. I'm going to dump in the ground beef. And we're going to fry that up until it's done.
All the time and looking for freedom, holding back the urge to go home. Hey! I want to be the last to go. Took my car and drove up to town. All the people look down in the ground. Hey! Does anybody want to know? Every time I look into the future, all I see is panic and confusion. Hey! I wanna be the last to know. We should get a grip of ourselves and hang on to the hope of a new life. Hey! Don't wanna be the last to go. I hope the way we are will win you over. See.
Okay, while the beef continues to cook, we're going to put our crescent roll into the pie dish. So we're just going to open this. Alright, so I took the label off of this. Why is this like the adult version of the Jack in the Box? I swear. It doesn't matter how I do it, it still always scares the crap out of me. And I can never get them open. Ugh, did I mention how much I hate them? Okay, so this is ungreased. And we're just going to spread this out. I tend to rip them apart, and then it just makes it easier. Oh, well, this one totally ripped apart. This is not working out right. Make sure you keep it in the fridge until you're ready to use, because it's so much easier to work with. It's not usually this difficult.
If the right way change who you are, I hope the way we are will win you over. See it the
Okay, so there you have it. Of course you want to do this with clean hands. I had cleaned mine beforehand, but you just want it to look like that. And then we are just going to dump the meat in here and then top it with cheese. And we will bake it in the oven for the time that is specified on the crescent roll box. Okay, so the taco seasoning that we use, since it is in the big jar, calls for 3 tablespoons. And I already drained my ground beef, by the way. So we're just going to do 3, 1, 2, 3, and then water. And then we're going to mix this up, let it saute for a minute, and then we're going to add it to our pan.
all the time and looking for freedom, holding back the urge to go home. Oh, don't wanna be the last to go. Took my car.
Okay guys, and we're just going to top with cheese. I just use sharp cheddar, and we like a lot of cheese, so I'm going to use all this, and I may open the other bag depending on how far it goes. Yeah, we're going to open the other bag. So I would say roughly probably a cup to 2 cups on top of cheese, depending on how much you guys like cheese. We love cheese, probably a little too much. So then I'm just going to stick this in the oven. My crescent roll says 9 to 12 minutes. I have done this before and I know my oven, so I'm going to do it for 12 minutes and then it'll be finished.
And drove up to town. All the people look down in the ground. Hey, does anybody want to know? Hey,
Alright you guys, so here it is. I like tomatoes on top of mine. Nobody else in the family does, so I put all the tomatoes on my pie. And I top it with sour cream. You could also do salsa. You could do hot sauce. This is what it looked like when it came out of the oven. Super good. And like I said, it's a family favorite. So I hope you guys try it in your home and that you like it. I will go ahead and link the recipe in the description box below so you guys can check it out. Don't forget to comment if you're here watching the video. If you make it, let me know. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And we will see you guys in our next video.